everyone, so this week we are talking kale. Now I know you may hear that word and want to run for the hills, but I'm going to show you a really simple way to make kale actually taste really amazing. Kale is one of the most nutrient dense foods on the planet, but I think it often gets a bit of a bad rap because people don't usually know what to do with it. It's a great example of a dark leafy green vegetable, which is something that we should all be getting plenty of on a daily basis. It's packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. It's very high in vitamin C, which is really essential for keeping our immune system strong, and also magnesium, which is responsible for over 300 different chemical reactions in the body, and it's something that most of us are actually deficient in the Western world. There's lots of different types of kale that you can use. I'm going to be using curly kale today purely because that's one of the most widely available types of kale, and I'm not going to be cooking it, so I'm actually going to be massaging it. Now I know that sounds really fancy and complicated, but I promise it's actually really simple and straightforward, and by eating it raw we're going to be getting so much more of the nutrition from the kale because it's not been damaged by the heat. It's a great side dish, but it's also a great way to supercharge and pack out a lunchbox. So I've got my kale here which I've rinsed, and I'm now going to add in some avocado. The avocado is a really healthy fat which is going to help to keep us fuller for longer, and also it's going to make this really creamy and delicious. Next I'm going to add in some olive oil, which is very rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which have a very anti-inflammatory effect on the body. I'm going to add in some lemon juice, which is just going to lift the flavour, and also it's going to help to break down the cellulose fibre of the kale to make it nice and soft. And then I'm going to add a pinch of sea salt. And then I'm going to take my bracelet off for this, and it's time to give your kale some tender loving care. So you're going to get your hands in there and just give it a really good massage. So you just kind of really squeeze out all of the liquid, and your kale will start to go a really vibrant colour, and it will reduce down and start to soften. So as you go, you may find that you get some of these tough fibrous stalks, and you can just throw those out because they don't really soften. Once you've massaged it for about 3 to 5 minutes, just leave it to sit for another 5 minutes to continue to kind of soften and break down. So now I'm just going to serve it up. And then just to top it off, I'm going to supercharge it with some pumpkin seeds, which are little powerhouses of nutrition, and they will give it an extra burst of protein and a nice bit of crunch as well. So you can see that it is now a really vibrant green. It's full of lots of kind of gorgeous flavours and textures, and it's really yummy. So I hope you enjoy.